Hello everyone, my name is Kazuhiro Ueno and I am an illustrator. Since I have been invited to exhibit my illustration at this year's World Art Dubai, I would like to talk about how to draw better an ornamental fish which I choose as a motif. The bettafish is a freshwater fish native to Thailand. Through breeding, individuals with beautiful body color and fins are sold as ornamental fish. There are many varieties of bettas, including the bell tail with a drooping tail fin, the half moon with a semicircular tail fin, and the double tail with two tail fins in a row. Because they were originally found in areas where there is no water flow, in addition to gill respiration, they can take in air directly from the surface of the water for respiration through an organ called larynx. Therefore, they do not require aeration or large amounts of water for breathing, and can be enjoyed in small glass containers looking like dancing paints. One thing to keep in mind is the love temperament of this species. Males, in particular, fight violently against fish with flamboyant fins as well as their own and should be kept alone. Now let's take a closer look at the body structure of the bettafish. This is just an idea of mine, but I do believe that the graceful swaying of the fins of the betta is due to the small proportion of ribs in the body. Unlike the ribs, which hold the internal organs, this part of the body is relatively free to be moved by the muscles, and the fish moves forward by waving its tail fin. The longer body of the betta is more flexible, and the long, extended fins that connect to the ribs wiggle like a frog, giving the fish its beauty. In this sense, the difference between the goldfish is obvious. This fish is exceptionally rough compared to other fish and has a unique and sophisticated method of intimidation. This beautiful behavior is called flaring, in which the gill covers open wide at the same time as the fins to create a larger body size. An essential part of these beautiful fins is the striated structure that supports the fins, known as the striae. In particular, we will focus on the beautiful striated structure of the bell tail, which spreads in two halves at once in the caudal fin. Now that we have reviewed the charms of bettas, let's actually draw a bettafish. When creating detailed illustrations, it is easier and more effective to draw a rough sketch, as it can be used as a guide for maintaining the overall balance of the illustration. Because bettas prefer a mildly acidic environment created by plant sediment such as driftwood and fallen leaves, place a winding, overhanging piece of driftwood at the top of the betta. Add natural greenery to the bottom to emphasize the vivid blue color of the betta. The fins of the betta are too long, waving and drooping, and their movement can be effectively expressed by drawing soft stripes in detail. Note the slope scales to express as the undulation of the body by the degree to which the scales are close together. Do not forget to draw a gradient of purplish coloration towards the tips of the fins and head. Once you have identified the general flow of the work, the rough sketch is complete. From now on, a tremendous amount of work awaits, such as drawing the scales and fins. Let's start with the details. First, let's look at the head. Since the head is covered with opaque scales, the complicated mouth structure peculiar to fish should not be drawn too much. Nevertheless, the curvature of the mouth should hint at the presence of the fish. The same applies to the gill covers, which have an overwhelmingly wide range of motion compared to other fish. It is really difficult to draw a pattern of scales that matches the undulation of the body. I repeatedly drew archery lines and worked on it. The same is true for the multiple aligned striae. The strategy is to start drawing only the base and then gradually work up. Auxiliary lines are also drawn for the soft stripes, and each stripe is defined in terms of how it moves to create beautiful shimmering effect. The scales of the betta are not completely flat, but have a slight protrusion like a ping-pong pawl, a type of goldfish. This time, I will draw even such a small feature without overlooking it. The scaly pattern of the soft stripes of the caudal fins is effective in expressing the depth of the caudal fin. After completing the line drawing, add shadows and then start coloring. After roughly applying the base colors, the colors are arranged to create a gradation between each of the base colors. Highlight the individual scales and soft ray joints to give them a three-dimensional effect. The background is also colored to complete the work. Please enjoy the finished product at World Art Dubai. There is another video of the same illustration in Japanese, so please watch it as well. Thank you very much for watching.